if I were a cult leader, as I was years ago speaking with a close friend on creating a new type of congregation. And registering as a new minister of a congregation. And they laughed and said, "What, you're going to start a cult?" Snicker, snicker. I said, no, I'm serious. And they went, "Whatever." So I registered with 2 websites online, my congregation, its name, and as a minister. The first that I registered with seemed like a sham because there was no training how to be a minister, how to run your congregation or your church, etc. Options there, just a certificate once you registered to say that you were a minister with a congregation. Pretty useless. So found another one which stated when I registered a congregation or church name, whatever that would be. You could even say the church or Satan worshippers or whatever. It would allow that, right? Once you registered with them, you'd be registered in a sound database, and they give it all this extra training options like how to run the church, how to attract people to it, and so forth. Even that you could be, as a registered, a minister of the peace and do weddings and all this sort of stuff. But someone else says, no, you can't do that here. Coach, you have to go and get registered. You can't just be one because they say you are now, right? You have to have the license and all that sort of stuff. So, okay. So we registered our church name. We decided, no, not a church, a congregation. Where everybody gathers, right? We don't be known as a church. Fill out forms with the tax department for 501c3 or whatever it is, so you get tax exempt, all that sort of stuff. And we started our YouTube channel, and a lot of people commented and said, "Damn, that name's too long. I can't say that." What was it? The Congregation of the Lord Maya Ishwa Mashika, or Jesus the Christ. This is too damn long. He's shortened it, right? So we're thinking about it, and we saw the Ministry of Truth, but it turned out to be a YouTube channel on solving your relationship problems. And then we saw another one, Ministry of the Truth, which was actually a registered church, the channel, right? So for, well, okay, what's our plan? Well, we're going to look at all these organised religions, Judaism, Christianity and Islam chiefly, and the other ones, the secular ones later on. We're going to look at them, listen to what they have to say, take note, do personal research, etc. on them, to find out if the person that's the leader, the preacher, evangelist, the imam, whoever, even the rabbi, is telling the truth, or he's lying, giving you false doctrines, whatever. And also as a dirty journalist type behind the scenes, try to dig up the dirt on them. Okay, so we thought, well, okay, what's your course? What's your registry is? YouTube wise, etc. Oh, the Ministry of the Real Truth. Okay, so what's our catch line? The Ministry of the Real Truth. Thinking. Brings you the real truth, the whole truth, nothing but that truth, and then no hype, no fluff, no other silly nonsense. Honesty is our best policy. We did this line because our gut instinct says, yeah, you need to do this because you're going to get all these trolls, these Christians, maybe Muslims, Jews, whatever, coming at you and just being totally nasty, right? Because you're infringing on their belief system. If you're exposing them, right? They don't like that sort of thing. It's a natural retort. It's to do with the neurocognitive programming, conditioning, all this sort of stuff, right? You step on their ego, their pride, by exposing what they believe to be true as incorrect, etc., etc. So they got to come back at you with false accusations, assumptions, create lies, and ridicule you, etc., etc. Try to treat or stomp you underfoot. So we had that in place, and then we thought, well, okay, these people were coming at us saying, oh, you're lying, or this sort of stuff. So we had the idea, well, lies, if you tell a lie, then you've got to create another lie to cover that lie, then you've got to create another lie to cover that lie, and it just goes on and on and on. So eventually, when you get found out that you're a total liar, you lose your audience, right? They lose the respect for you, and they say, this guy's full of crap, right? It's like saying you're a Christian, like we said to one of our nieces boyfriend says, oh, I'm a Christian, and all this sort of stuff. Okay. And then we're in depth one day talking about scriptures, etc. This happened to come up. And she says, oh, what are you talking about that crap for? What a load of baloney. What a load of crap. Hang on, bro. You just said the other day that you were a Christian. So you're just as baloney as you're claiming that we are, right? You're a role player, an actor, using that name, that title Christian, to look good, to impress, right? You're not a real Christian. Okay? And we weren't judging him with that sort of stuff. It's just logical and common sense, right? So we exposed him. We're saying we're not judging that guy because, or being hypocritical because we were back and forth. So when someone says to us out on the street, are you Christians? Well, we're semi-religious because there's a lot of information there that we were sorting out, going through, doing the research, personal research study, testing, penetrating, all that sort of stuff, right? To find the truth, because we had a friend that came over from our church that we attended locally, and he used to pull tricks on us to get us to the church. He'd say, oh, I'll shut your feet up the road, and the takeaway, go up to there to get it, and we end up in the church. Or, oh, my friend knows that stuff, he's just come back from Israel, so we'll go talk to him, oh yeah, hop in the car, we'll go see him, end up in the church. He kept doing that sort of thing to try and get us to the church. And then we thought, well, it's just that, he's just the one case, right? But there were others that we went to other different churches. They were trying to do the same thing. Where do you live? Who do you live with? How many live in your house? Do you have a job? How much do you get paid? What's your tax? All this sort of stuff. You're like, what the hell? Oh, we can drop you off at home. No. We know what they're up to. They're going to drop us off at home. They're going to come every Sunday, pick us up, take us there, bring us back. And we won't have any freedom to travel there ourselves, or we might be sick or something. No, they'll drag us there. All that sort of stuff. It was a continual cycle. So we broke away for other reasons as well. There's many things that they couldn't answer. So this local church that we were at, and they were looking at their modern Americanized Bible versions or translations, and we had a lot of confusion. Right, answers as questions they couldn't answer. So we came across a translation project by Victor N. Alexander, the native-born Aramaic translator from Mesopotamia, Syria. He's translated the original ancient Tab, Asher, etc. Galilean Aramaic, New Testament, Old Testament, Tab, Asher, and the Aramaic into the nearest English equivalent. And we studied that. Well, we came across it and we thought this website page that we saw about the theory of the Aborigines was funny as. Thought, what the hell? This must be some young guy playing around, making a conspiracy theory. And sometime later we went back to that site. We found va.com with his translation project of the ancient Tab, Asher, Old Testament, and the Galilean Aramaic, and the nearest English equivalent. So we, through the email, contacted him, corresponding with him, and we were laughing at him. We found this web page that said the theory of the Aborigines and the pre-Adamic Adam and all this stuff. And we didn't realise it was actually his until we came across that extra web page on his website, va.com, which is now down, which we resurrected or revived, and that's what we bring to you. So for our video uploads. So we decided to do the satirical, and it's titled "If I Were a Cult Leader." All need a father figure. If their earthly father figure isn't up to par, you need a new father figure. How do you know or recognise or identify that your real earthly father or parent isn't up to par? Is it when he doesn't give you everything you want, everything that you demand from him, materialistically, when you demand it? No. Your father, your earthly father, is up to par when he gives you exactly what you need, when you really need it, as he sees fit, that which he considers will be beneficial to you, not a hindrance to you, mentally, physically or spiritually, that you don't really need. He'll decide if you really need it or you don't, if you'll never really use it or use it correctly, or having it will only bring you consequences, bad consequences or results, as he has pre-insight and accurate premonition, gut feeling that will be bad for you, and it turns out that way. Your earthly father is up to par if he has a job, gets paid, buys, grows and provides for your basic needs: shelter, warm food, water, clothing and mature entertainment, and that you are fully protected and secure in your living environment, or totally safe from harm within your home, outside and inside. He doesn't deceive or trick you in any shape or form, verbally, physically or spiritually. He advises you, disciplines you when you need it, guides you, gives you advice, leads you on the right path and a fulfilling journey to a life of prosperity, abundance, security, financial security, etc. Every parent's dream, right? He never abuses you mentally, physically or spiritually. He doesn't put you down and make you look like an idiot in front of your friends. He allows you to think for yourself, think thoughts, ideas, and be creative and express those thoughts and ideas openly. Yeah? He allows you to be creative and make personal choices and not get in your face. You're allowed to step outside the square circle, decide, choose, have a choice, make choices good or bad, bearing the rewards or consequences of those choices made. And because of all of this, you respect him because he respects you. Like that so far? So, join our cult. Join our cult, where we are a money generating business. Money is always coming in, it's continually coming in, and we'll provide you with all you need to survive, thrive in life. We do all for you. You don't have to pay a dime to us. Just join us and contribute to our community by working with others to build, restore, create homes, residences, grow vegetables, root vegetables, herbs, fruit, trees, raise animals and so forth. Make lifelong friends who will help you become the best ever you, mentally, physically and spiritually. Become healthier, wealthier and wise. Become fitter, stronger, lose weight and gain success in all you set yourself. Finally, be free to think thoughts, have ideas, be creative and thrive and express yourself openly, verbally, mentally, physically and spiritually. Learn the truth spiritually, where we all originated from, our true purpose for being alive and more. No more fussing, fighting for scraps. working to making others wealthy through the government, state, community, charities or churches, amassing pointless materialistic objects that are ridiculously expensive that you'll probably never ever use. Meet interesting, like-minded people who are friendly and will treat you, cherish you as a beloved family member. Come meet our leader, come meet our community, and live the life you were created to live. Be worry, stress, money, worry and stress free. Have no bad habits, addictions, and be no longer controlled by others. Join our cult now. Okay, so that's our satire on If We Were a Cult Leader. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, add your comments, and then go share this satire. If we were a cult, Ministry of the Rod Truth was a cult, and they may enjoy that humour.